Where are we? Mike V, Power Hour. Holy smokes. Core weave. Hut. Took all the pain yesterday. Hut. They sucked you in with the shorts. I think I sold this at like 40. 36 to 47. What a move. BE. Sold at 94. 103. Anyway, what are we doing now? Here's the board. Okay? This is what I'm in. What's that IMPP? Drillers. SMAR. BE. Iron. Dip to buy. It all started with IONQ. Okay? Where's IBM? I've been mugged. Then it goes to Tesla. Major reversal. Listen, Tesla, first of all, I think the low is at the proverbial 420, the big joke. They could have destroyed this stock if they wanted to. It had every chance to at least pull back to the 50-day. Couldn't even do that. Now, Alcoa, anything for everybody. How am I not long this fucking thing? Dow Chemical, where are you, Jane Norm? Okay, I sold it at the low. It was taking bombs. Bombs. Not bazookas, which are long-term, not leaps, bazookas. Sold it at what? 20, 24. I think I have a lot. What is this one? I do have this one of my low floater, and I have this in the fund quite nicely. TOI, everybody knows the Oncology Institute. That basically, you know what the Oncology Institute says? That basically says it's the Cancer Institute. Now, believe me, I can make money. I'll be fine without the Oncology Institute. I hope the place is empty. I hope no one has cancer. But as long as they do, if they do, I hope this place is providing the service because we're going to add to it. You want to know what's something? It's taking calls. A lot of them are. What else? SMCI could have destroyed the sector today, down 4. Only one down. Planeteer. Stock looked like it did break the 50-day yesterday. Man, it flipped back and forth. Boy, that looked from worst to first. It pulled like a Tesla. This one, look, go to yesterday's Power Hour. Probably at least 5 to 8, 10 million freaking worth of calls. Core weave. All right, whatever. Halliburton. Schlumberger. I'm with the HPK. 716. I have rig. Oh, look at rig. I'll sell 4 right here. Most trades not allowed. That's because I'm used to doing most trades. Gotta wash your heads or something. Okay, let's move here. Okay, Fizzler. NXT. Man, they turned both. You know what? They turned it. They turned APLD. Wayfair. You know what stock was up big today? Still is. Viking Therapeutics. It was up 4. So we put a $100 price target on this. It's up $4 at one point. It's up 3 now. It's all about the close. Okay? MU. US had earnings. You got to go down the list of stocks that had earnings. What was Pure? You know what's Pure? Dow Chemical's Pure, believe it or not. I know it's a boomer, Gen X thing. Guilty. Fuck you. Who cares? Las Vegas Sands. Gap and Go. Everybody should have a query. Scanner. If you don't know, ask me. I know ones that cost $200 a month. I know ones that are free. Stocks, Gap and Go, LVS. Simple as they came. There's something for everybody. We had a new person here, I believe, that commented. If it's not, it's probably freaking Alex Marchain is a pseudonym. Patron. Parth 799, gold flat. Another one that knows what's going on. That's it. We're a gold trader. Gold all you want. Newmont Mining has earnings. Tonight, by the way, I can't figure that one out. Man, that was the worst. Coach will edify this. This Newmont was the worst gold, worst. I'm not saying bottom 5, the worst. gold stock for a long time. Now it turned into the best. Earnings, okay? Maybe it open gap. You know what I'm looking for, what I would do? And I will do it. And it might be egregious to say so early, considering what can happen between now and earnings. 3-day gap up, I'm in, not making new highs. Doesn't mean I think the gold trade's over. I'm looking to take money out of this thing, that's all. I'm not that smart. Alcoa, bombs again. Look at that Alcoa. You know what? This could follow through too. This could, huh? Gotta write it down. Gotta write it down. All TradeGateHub is predicated upon volume, options, sentiment, range, volume. Did I say that already? No, you know what I mean. Trend. Uh, and all I've been doing this for almost 3 decades. I should be doing this. I'm going to get a call today. How much did we make? Not did we make? It's expected. Okay, it is. It is, by the way. I know. The tools. You want to know sentiment tools? It goes anywhere from the CNN fear and greed to specific things that I have. Option flow. Everybody knows what I use for option flow. Trend. Don't have to tell you. Program buying in semis and energy. Look at rig. If you didn't own rig now, would you? This is the weekly on rig. I have it. You know which one I'm going to buy more of? This is not going to get buying this HPK. You know what I'm buying? There's two things to buy oils now. Okay, go. And I was thinking about this on the way home. I went out to lunch, take a drive. Didn't drive off a cliff intentionally, so here I am doing a video. So, Halliburton, number one, best of breed, always acted well. BKR, another one. Those are the two ones. Schlumberger, the wise guys are going into this one, maybe needs a little rest. Testing the 200-day a couple of times. It looks like it's eventually could blow through. But then I go to the squeezers. What are the squeezers? Tidewater. See this Tidewater? That was up $12 one day. 54, 64, yeah. HP. I just saw it go by. This is a freaking short squeezer. Helmerich and Payne. This should be. They used to be such a crude oil trader. I love trading in groups. Who just wants to sit there and trade Weight Watchers or game? You want things to go together. You used to know the difference between offshore and anything. It's drilling and rigs and HP. What about Apache? Murphy Oil? Devon taking calls? Resistance? Fang? EOG? HPK? This one, this fucking thing could go. But I don't like the way it's acting at the moment. What is this thing? Oh, this TOI hit 480? Oh, look at the print. Oh, you see that? Somebody who watches, somebody that when I started the cast here said Mike V likes TOI. So they bought 250,000 shares. The market didn't care where they get printed. It's probably going to fuck. You know what I'll do? Hold on a second. That's the dipper. I'll add to this. What do I have? TOI 1400. HPK rig. Sierra WV. Sierra WV. Sierra WV. NXT. Fizzler back in business. Fizzler back in business. Not really. Not really going with the end of the trade. Fizzler not back in business. Top left, it's going higher. Intel earnings after the close. Intel's earning after the close. Now that I see Intel flying, government owns it now, but it's right there. Intel flagging. The flag, it's flagging. earning after the close, none of this. Speaking on KLB, no took calls today, a lot of them PL. The Tesla move, that's impressive. It is. They could have killed it. I knew it was hanging around that 420. The 420, they joke about it. I'm not kidding. It held there. Look, Stewie. NP's a bad trade. I got NP. NP's still negative, I believe. I came in long. Okay, not see the MP. Why? Am I upset that I actually sold MP this freaking like 410 in the it's 72. I sold MP at 72, 4 in the morning. 410. Okay, so that could have pulled a BE. I don't know. Am I upset about that? I let BE go a little bit. I mean, $4 in that. No, this guy with the bull enough already. All right, you're saying enough. Everything works. Enough. I get it. Public Jesus feed. 1 day performance. Click it. Energy. Industrials. Dow Chemical. Exxon. Murphy Oil. 3M. How'd that work out? Did I follow through? I hope it did for the trade. Yeah. Okay. 3M pulling a General Motors. Same chart. This is right through the gap. Freaking great. SMCI. I'm along a little bit for the fun. I'm not going to lie. What's this? Rice. The imbalance is skewed. It says buying a dip there to me. Stocks with limited fundamental downside support and attractive puts. Basically, it used to just be high short interest. What's that stock I had the other day, that grocer? This looks okay right here, speaking of good grocery outlets. I know it was Sweet Green. You didn't get stubborn there, Sweet Green. Had a ton of it. Stock at 840. Day and a half ago. Could this been the turnaround story like Beyond Meat? Well, it's heavily shorted. Sometimes you never know. I let it go. It's 24, 25, whatever. 20, me. 24, 28,000 shares. Did that SFM work? This stock's basic. I don't know about that. Next. Nutella. Yeah, have fun with that one. QS to short, it's still a KOD. Oh, look at the KOD. I want to talk about a flyer that just could rip people's faces off. It's that one, Kodak Sciences. That might go on the list for a spec. Building position in KOD here. SPX versus gold. This is the most important one we came upon right here. They're just a touch more bullish. That's because rotation is prevalent. That's when the washout came. Still, well below the last, well below. That's not that much of a sample. That's a month. Historical view. In historical, normally 37% are bullish, and it's 36.9. It should be less bullish, considering some of these things. Anyway, next. See what our boy says. This kid's like my bud Fox. Uh-oh. Not good. Highest NAM exposure. That's not good. A rotation still. That's all. Those are 3 o'clock freaking Trump. Oh, almost already came out. Okay. Good point by DP David. Bro. Are you chirping about the 50? You know what? Didn't hold the 50-day hood. Held the 50-day. That's the weekly. NBISI, come on. You know what didn't? HIMS. So not even holding the 200-day. Amazon highs, huh? Anybody that follows this? RH bullish. Ooh, that's interesting. Restoration Hardware. Had that Home Depot go. Speaking of put calls. Look at that, just came. Oh my God, my V. He's clairvoyant. He saw RH, then he looked at Home Depot. So should be long in a minute. CRWV. This guy's the most similar trader than me, you know. My age of around in the 50s or something. IBM, one heck of a nice candle. It is too. A lot of them are. All right. The stocks that had earnings, the good ones, gapped and went. Dow Chemical. How often does that happen? No matter where the chart is. Same for pre-mentioned Las Vegas stands. But the ones that they could have killed that were down reversed. The aforementioned Tesla, IBM. Oh my God, what a candle. A lot of positive signs. Seasonality too is positive. Everybody's shy. It's okay, no problem. I remember that. FND. See this thing? That's a Home Depot situation. You know what this said? FND. That's like a Home Depot. Look at that one. Lower lows, higher lows. What about these homies? 1R. Buying for the fund. I've seen enough. I've seen enough. I'm not saying it's going to go on. Not saying it's going to go to 210. That's what I like to see. Trump live event starting. Bottom left. Let's finish earnings. Let's be professional. There's always something. Donnie could talk. There's nothing like I say to coach. We're in good conditions. Well, actually, he's moving the market on really with all this quantum stuff and taking new positions. But I shouldn't be that callous in saying it's not going to affect anything I have. Intel, Newmont. I'm interested in DEC. Alaska Air, ALK, airlines have been taking some positive flow. Ford, not interested. Fix, a former high flyer momentum. Look at it yourself. Core, I'm interested in this. I was thinking about this in the car. We'll go over that one very quickly. Western Union, J Norm knows about that one. Morning. Oh. Procter and Gamble, Kramer says buy it before the print. I'm not going to do it, but he did say it. GD, and I hope it goes up. Hope it goes up. Where did it go? Whatever. Nobody's SNY. Now, we might get sneaky with Sanofi. It's sneaky. First of all, we'll sneak in the backside with this SNY. The European drug maker, we'll look at the other ones before we form an opinion. AstraZeneca, how you doing lately? Not bad. GlaxoSmithKline, how you doing? Oh, we're doing okay. Should be taking GSK is what we should be doing. Okay, last thing, core, before we listen to Donnie. This might be at the took it last time it had earnings. Every time it has earnings, it works. See that? Boom. Go revert. Boom. What is this? It's a $10.64 stock. If it doesn't work, it's going to go back below the gap at 925. And it probably hold or pull maybe a reversal candle if the market stays strong one more day, like an IBM or Tesla. But if it works, it goes through the gap. Now we're talking about taking something into earnings. But a couple of things within my mind. I've gotten lucky with this thing. Yeah, luck. Okay. It works. It's going to get half the highlighter. I'm going to just highlight the C instead of COUR. You know what this? He's going to say something about housing. These housing stocks are taking calls into this tiny event. So Home Depot has been taking calls for a decent week now. These housing stocks. All right, I'll let you go. Mike V. Cheers. About to close. Be aware for those stocks that are moving a little bit more. Newmont Mining, Intel, a couple of ancillary ones. All right, tomorrow's Friday. Be a pro. Plenty of trades. Mike V. Thanks to the team behind me, Tradeview Markets.